People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked.
Welcome back to the Sunday Special. We're reading Hellboy Omnibus 2, Strange Places. And this story is not named yet. I'm sure there's a name. This is a cover page for it. This is a nice looking cover page. I like the lions. Anyway, there we are. The Third Wish. So let's dig in. Somewhere. Ooh, calls. Three sisters come to ask favors of the Boogras. And what price will you pay? Tell us, grandmother. Here is a nail. Drive it into the head of my enemy. Africa. The deal's done. Now we'll see. And there you are, finally 3 days late. Come warm yourself at my fire. I don't know how to do an African accent. I heard you've been asking about me. Are you Maloney? You know my name. Am I famous? Maybe. In the villages around here, everybody seems to know you. They tell stories about you. Yes. Thing is, they also say that the great witch doctor Maloney died 200 years ago. That long? What I am, but an old man. I no longer remember all the events of my life, but I saw a cloud of red dust swallow my tribe, and I've seen fathers eat their own children. Yeah. How'd you know I was coming? So I'm trying to read the name of this thing. The Kwaku Anansi the spider. Oh, Kwaku Anansi the spider. Once he trapped a python, a fairy, a leopard, a hornet, and traded them all to the sky guys for all his stories. And when I was young, the spider used to spin his web in my ear and tell the stories to me. And one of the stories was yours. Hellboy. For a long time I've known you would come, and exactly when or where I would find you. I also know of you from the bat who often comes to speak with me. Once the sky guy gave a bat a basket containing all the darkness and asked him to carry it to the moon. But the bat was careless and left it on the ground, and animals opened it and the darkness escaped. Now the bat flies all night trying to gather the darkness back to his basket. And in all his flying he sees many things that are secret. Hellboy. But if he knows why you're 3 days late coming here, well, He has not shared that with me. It's actually a little embarrassing. A while back, I ate a banana from a haunted banana tree. About 3 days ago, a ghost dropped rocks and garbage on me. Son of a... I know that ghost. King of Kayla. What the stuff from me? He was a bad one. I'd still be back there with the flying garbage, but a woman stopped by and gave him a chicken to let me go. I know that woman. She's a good character, though her mother is an ogre and a cannibal. She paid your debt. I guess I got lucky. No. But you're tired now, rest. You have a long way to travel, long way yet to travel. What do you mean? I am tired, but just sleep. I'll leave my medicine to keep you safe. Ding, ding, ding. Huh? What the hell is this? Preacher, Hellboy, Rama, cheese. This is the last night you will ever sleep under the skies of Africa. Never dare set foot or hoof here again. We will not bear it, and now we will give you scars so you remember. A ding a ding a ding a ding a ding 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 ding. Now what? A ding ding. Who's there? Ding ding. Mommy? Ding ding. Huh? You have to wake up now. The ocean is calling you. Come again? Yes, it is strange. You should come and hear it for yourself. Yeah, okay. I know it was dark last night and I was tired, but wasn't your little house parked in a completely different part of Africa? Come. You really think I should go out there? Now you're standing at the very crossroads of your life. And all your roads lead to strange places. Any advice? Take this. Ding ding. I'll be damned, Hellboy. That's really something. I'm not sure a ding ding. Damn. A boom. Blub, 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 I suppose. Ding, ding. Even underwater. Ding. She's apparently fighting the Murr sisters. And he gets beat up by a shark. And drops his charm. Ding, 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 ding. Bang! Or brang, rather. Pardon me. What the? Wow. I bet this is bad. For you, it is even worse than that. Angan Rama Sancti Abjura. In your shape and manner you hardly seem the monster. But we know different, you and I. Hey, giant talking fish, fun's fun, but I gotta go. You hear me? Go where? I'm warning you. What? What will you do? Don't get me started. Lady, don't get me started. No, you will never leave here, not so long as you wear my nail in your skull. Not so long as you are bound in those chains, Hellboy. Are they suddenly painful? They know your name. You remember Emil Barstand? Sure. He was a nut that liked to pretend he was a werewolf and chase little girls around. We had a run-in a few years ago and the idiot fell off a cliff into a river which flowed into the sea to me. He was a miserable thing with no soul worth keeping, but his hatred for you in his final moments was so great, it lives even in his bones. From those bones I fashioned these chains for you. Hellboy. Such is the power of one dead madman over his murderer. You will never break them. Shut up. Soon enough I'll deal with you. But first, where are my angels? Here, grandmother. My dear ones, you have all performed your service well, and in good time. Who will be the first to have her reward? I am the eldest. Then you will be first. I would have my lover return to me. He is a great hunter, but his pursuit of one certain beast has kept us apart for too long, too many years. I want him back. It's a fair wish. And look, he comes. No, he was great, but in the end the beast was greater. I cannot restore heart and mind to an empty, rotted shell, but you shall have him and be united in death. Next. Sister, I am second eldest and not such a fool. I know my mother lives. I know my lover lives. I see him often and would stay with him, but he lives in the world above. To be with him, I would need to be like him, to have legs and breathe air. That is what I want. It is a fair wish. And look, you have legs and breathe air. But the later here at the bottom of the sea is your death. Grandma's kind of a bitch. How is it I'm breathing air? The Dale. Next. Son of a... Now, child, what is it you desire? Come, come, you cannot be afraid of me. Tell me. Leave her alone. Gah! Creature, hold your tongue! Hold your tongue! Ugh. Grandmother? Mind your manners, child. Snap. This Hellboy's getting dragged down by an octopus, apparently. No, not that kind of death. Not for you. She flings him into columns? I don't know. Now tell me, girl, what's brought you here to this? Love? A daughter's love for her father. You know who my father was, a great warrior, and in his time, and later, a great king. You know the shrine that was made to hold his bones, his broken spear. For years, that spear has been missing. I wish to have it back. It's a fair wish. I only want to return it to his grave where it belongs. Then look. There, take it and go. Thank you. Go! Now that's done. Now time for you and I to attend to our business. Bet I'm not gonna like this very much. Your death, the killing and dismembering of you, and your complete and final destruction. Any particular reason? Nothing less than the salvation of the world. Shut up. Father, forgive me, but I have news that will be hard for you to hear. Your other daughters, my sisters, are dead. Not murdered, but killed by their own desires. I'm sorry, but I have brought the blade of your spear. Long lost, now returned. What have you done? Huh? Father? What have you done? The Bourgrash wanted a certain creature, captured and brought to her. We did that. I only meant to honor you. Honor? With this? Whatever that creature was, he never did you any harm, and he was alive. This is a grave. There is no honor here in broken tools and old bones. It only the deeds of your children. You have doomed us both. Oh, you gods and ministers of fate, it's doom. You have consigned me to hell. Father, have mercy on me. To burn. And in the cave of the Boogrush, or Bogrush, I don't know. For the world to go on living, you have to die. That is the simple truth of it. Nothing less. You are the sentence of ruin passed from the beginning. Anganrama. By setting myself against you, I dare to defy the secret workings of the universe. That's great. Sorry to interpret, but you're really boring. Sorry to interrupt, but you're really boring me to death. You are a sad thing. Look who's talking. Listen, I've heard all this before. Maybe I'm not exactly human, but for 50 years I've been out there saving lives and beating the crap out of things like you. That made me the good guy. You're the monster. Of all the witches in the countries under the waves, none see further than I, and none so clear. There's a vision that haunts me. I see you dead and your right hand taken. Anganrama. I see the power that end used to loose the dragon. Anyway. And the whole world laid waste. So you had a dream that when I die, the whole world gets destroyed and you're going to prevent that by killing me? You're a genius. More than kill. You must be completely unmade, cut into pieces, sent to the four corners of the globe. All the witches of the earth, to all of the witches of the earth you have cause to suffer. To Baba Yaga I will send your left eye to pay the debt that you owe. To the Iron Bitch Hecate, so-called queen of the witches, I will send your empty skin. What about you? What do you get? I will eat your heart and drink your blood. Nice. What about the hand? I will feed it to a certain whale, the oldest living creature on earth. When he dies, he will drop into the pit of and disappear without a trace. Then you will be gone completely. The burden of you will be lifted from the world. Sounds like you got it all figured out. It's not a simple matter. There are final preparations to make, but I will return soon. Hey, you want to do this? Let's do it right now. Come on. Soon. You know this needs to happen. Yeah? You come back here and take these chains off and we'll see what I know. You hear me? Take this goddamn nail out of my head. Damn. Ding ding. Elsewhere. Oh man, her voice is really killing me. Is it possible? He is fairly caught. He is a prisoner in her domain, beyond the reach of heaven or earth. It is not my power to save him. Save? What would you save him if you could, old man? Da-gada? Are you such a fool as that? You be quiet. It is all written in the stars and in the roots of the tree. When this world ends, another will rise out of the ashes. by his power. Save the hand. The hand! Gah! Have you all gotten mad? Are you blind, stupid, or worse? Save the hand. Save the hand. What? For the new world for who? Not for us. When this world ends, we end. Bad enough we have to be driven out of the light of day. Are we so eager to be even less? To be nothing at all? Hellboy. I say let the sea cow have him. Let the whale eat his hand and choke on it so long as he falls into the hole. Who says our time is done? With Hellboy gone, let us make the earth ours again. That's too late. What do you say, Sir Edward? Regarding Hellboy, I say that what I have always said. His story is not yet written. It is! Then he is rewriting it. Whatever path was chosen for him, he left it years ago. Now he is trying to find his own way, and only time will tell. And you, Gurgrunch, you have your own grudge against Hellboy. There is no place for that here. He mocks me still. Once he burned me with iron, and because of him I am trapped in this pig body. Hellboy, the Corpse in Short Stories Volume 1. Well, that's inconvenient, since that's not what we've read. And I will have my revenge. He punches Hellboy. Ah! Jeez, I don't even know what the hell that was. Well, I've had enough of this. Hey, giant fish lady. Let's get this show on the road. Come and... Huh? Hey, you came back. The Bogrush is near. Bog who? Help me, grandmother! Help! Help! Curse you, Hellboy! Now it's a curse on you both. Oh yeah? Especially you, child. There was a contract between us. Assurances given and payments made. I'm sorry. Hey, I told you before. Leave her alone! Boom. That's it? Now you have to go? It was too easy. You were too powerful for her. That's why she had you in chains. Yeah, maybe. Please just go. I think I should stick around for a second to make sure. Go now! Jeez! Ugh! Boom. Jeez, didn't see that coming. This way. What about? Do not look back. Just go. Little fish, pretty thing that you are, I will make of you such a horror. please, not like this.
Here are my instruments.
Not like this.
Torture and death. And Hellboy, so long as he wears my nail in his skull, he is mine. My hand forged it. Only my hand can set him free. Let him run and hide. He cannot leave this place. I will hunt him at my leisure. Sister. It's a lie. You are more powerful than she is. Take out the nail yourself.
And the kid?
This is her just punishment.
Screw that. You were gonna hunt me? I'll save you the trouble.
Wah!
Crack.
Hellboy!
Don't worry, I'll be back for you later. Hang on, kid. There's some chunky death. And a lot more chunky death. Kid. What is this place?
The treasure chamber.
The treasure chamber? Who the hell is talking? Fuck if I know.
The treasure chamber of the Bog Rush.
And what's in those jars? What do I even want to know?
The souls of drowned sailors. This is where her power comes from. Davy
Jones's locker. Krang. They will never open. Not as long as she lives. Boom! I didn't do that. Maybe it was a happy accident, but it was more like she threw herself onto the blade. She finally realized she could never beat you, and therefore she could not alter her vision of the future. She did not want to live. She was too afraid. Of me? Clink. Wow. Beautiful. When I die, if I ever die, all I will be is foam on a wave. No, even less than that now. Well, let's get out of here. I can't. Why not? Because there must always be a Bog Rush. When she died, she passed it on to me, her immortality, her revenge, my punishment. Her place is in the cave. I can never leave it now. You can't know that for sure. Why don't we? Shh. You go. By the hand of the Bog Rush, you're free. That's as much as I can do for you. All her power is gone, and I refuse to steal from dead men. She dreaded the fire of the Ogdru Jahad, but I will welcome it when it comes. Then I too will be free. Until then, I will wait here quietly, alone in the dark. Not alone. Father, will you stay with me? Always. Even to the end of time. Ding, ding, ding. The end. All right, we'll flip a page and see if there's a prologue. Oh, well, there's a nice page here. And, well, that's it. Well, join us next time for The Island. Thanks for watching.
All right, yeah.